Good morning. Hoping everybody having a great day so far. Today I'm getting into Philippians chapter 1, verses 19 through 30. And verses 19 through 26 is to live as Christ. Paul expresses the grounds of his confidence that he will be released from prison. He assures that the Philippians that he believes he will remain alive to minister to them. So it says right here, yes, and I will rejoice, for I know that through your prayers and the help of the Spirit of Jesus Christ, this will turn out for my deliverance. Verse 20, as it is my eager expectation and hope that I will not be at all ashamed, but that with full coverage now, as always, Christ will be honored in my body, whether by life or by death. Verse 21, for to me to live is Christ and to die is gain. So I love what the note said on 21. It says, Paul's life is not a matter of seeking his own comfort or advancement. It's all about seeking the advancement of Christ's kingdom. If I am to live in the flesh, that means fruitful labor for me, yet which I shall choose. I cannot tell. I am hard pressed between the two. My desire is to depart and be with Christ, for that is far better. But to remain in the flesh is more necessary on your account. Convinced of this, I know that I will remain and continue with you for your progress and joy in the faith, so that in me you may have ample cause to glory in Christ Jesus because of my coming to you again. Only let your manner of life be worthy of the gospel of Christ, so that whether I come and see you or am absent, I may hear of you, that you are standing firm in one spirit, with one mind, striving side by side for the faith of the gospel, and not frightened in anything by your opponents. This is a clear sign to them for their destruction, but of your salvation, and that from God. For it has been granted to you that for the sake of Christ you should not only believe in him, but also suffer for his sake. And that's powerful right there. I love what the note said on that. It says, troubles will come, because the reality is that believers in Christ will suffer for his sake. Paul teaches that both suffering and faith are gifts of God. For both, Paul says, have been granted to you. Suffering for the sake of Jesus is a great privilege. Paul again holds himself out as an example of one who has maintained his joy while experiencing the same conflict. It says, engaged in the same conflict that you saw I had, and now here that I still have. To live in Christ and to die is gain. What do we have to lose as Christians? Nothing in this world matters except what we are doing to point others to Christ. This world is not our home. This life is not our end. Heaven awaits, and in the meantime, we have work to do here. May we never settle for loving this world and all that it has to offer. We are here for a purpose, and it's to glorify God in the here and now. What you are going through is not a mistake. There is a greater purpose in all our sorrows and celebrations. Because of Paul's chains, he was able to reach a group of soldiers he otherwise would not have been able to reach. And I think about, like, this man was in prison in chains, and he's still ministering. In the horrible circumstances, he's still ministering Jesus Christ to people. When we live for Christ, we realize we have gained heaven. Paul was able to rejoice despite his circumstances, because his joy was not found in the present, but in what was to come. God bless you guys. Have a great day.